Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Amazing Shinsengumi Heroes in Love along Okita Soji's route. On Chapter 7, I'll do my part. Woo! We moved, well, not super fast, but definitely faster than Sanosuke's route with Okita here. He's quite passionate. It was lovely and much better written. I wonder if they had different people write different routes. But I'm definitely enjoying Soji's route much more. I should have read him first. Oh well, too late. Anyway, let's get started. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. It was the first time Soji and I became one. There was no time to reminisce sweet memories. The next day, the situation suddenly changed. The honeymoon period did not last long. The negotiations between the shogunate and Choshu broke down, and the Choshu were making their move. July 19th. The Kinmon incident, also known as the Hamaguri Gate Rebellion, had started that morning. However, I only knew that because I heard the sound of cannons firing.
Why didn't they contact me? Vice Captain Hijikata said I would be called immediately if the situation turned sour.
Poor Soji, he must feel really left out. Adorned with chainmail and finished with his preparations from battle? I think they mean for battle. Soji spoke hurriedly.
Well, Captain Kondo told me not to tell you.
A single soldier answered awkwardly. Didn't they think he'd notice?
You're so overprotective.
Soji had a half smile as he said that.
He underestimates me way too much. There's no way I can sit here and watch such an important battle.
He grabbed his sword after putting on a metal head protector. His eyes were stiff and determined. Soji, please stay with me.
Chizuru.
Soji had a troubled look on his face. He touched my shoulder. Then he suddenly left.
I'm sorry, I must go.
Yes, I know. Bring me with you. Soji's face changed.
What are you saying? There's no way I can take you to the battlefield with me.
Yeah, Chizuru, that's a stupid idea. I couldn't stand it if I was the only one hiding in a safe place. I may be able to guide townspeople to safety if they got caught in the battle.
You're the one who might get caught in battle and lose your life.
Still, I want to do something, just like the time you asked me to help. He didn't ask me to help, somebody else asked me to help. I like that I'm so much more proactive in this route though, not just sitting at home actually trying to help and do things. Soji was silent for a moment and stared at me.
Jeez. I'm no match for you, Chizuru.
Soji had a half smile and let out a sigh. We left the base and went down the street. Even though the battleground was further away, the chaos was immense. We were heading toward the Hamaguri Gate at the Imperial Palace. After the battle started, the Shinsengumi were called to help out at the Imperial Palace. By the time we arrived, the battle had already finished. The Choshu army retreated. They hid in the Takatsukasa residence. The Takatsukasa residence was now on fire. There was no movement to put it out. The shogunate were bombarding the building. A strong wind blew, and the flames continued to spread. People were screaming and trying to escape. How did this happen? It's too horrible. They don't mind sacrificing innocent people as long as they win? Is that how the shogunate does things? Losing faith in the shogunate, my feelings toward the Shinsengumi who followed them wavered as well.
I made this decision in order to eradicate the Choshu domain.
It felt like Soji's soothing words, along with the actions, supported this act. Are you telling me that I should be quiet and just accept it? I couldn't believe it. I flared up at Soji. I have to do something. The fire keeps spreading. In a panic, I looked at the surroundings. Oh, right there. There was a well close by. I ran to it and pumped out water.
Chizuru.
Soji called to me with a sigh.
Even if you do that, it's already...
Soji stopped in the middle of his sentence. He once again looked at the situation in front of us. The flames were already too strong. No matter what I did, it wouldn't help. Even I knew that. Even so, I just can't sit here and watch. I'm sure I can do something. In any case, I could prevent it from spreading even just a little. As I desperately argued with him, Soji started to smile.
Well, that's true. This type of battle isn't my thing. I'll do my part.
Soji unsheathed his sword and flew into the burning house. Soji! As I tried to go after him, someone firmly grabbed my shoulder. When I turned around, Hajime was there.
I'll go in as well. You don't need to worry.
After saying his piece, he went in after Soji. I will... believe in Soji. It's alright. I believe in Soji. Hajime's back looked very reliable. I'm sure he would be a big help. That's one reliable-looking back. I was a little jealous. I wish I was as skilled as Hajime and could fight. But I couldn't do that. I'll do my part as well. My efforts to put out the fire weren't going so well. Soji and Hajime rescued people and tried to stop the fire by destroying the building. Their skills were splendid. Oh, Hajime looks pretty good there. Real firefighters would be astonished. I tried my best to guide the escaping people to a place of refuge. I fed them water and poured water on their burns. That was all I could do for them. I tried to minimize the damage as much as possible.
You guys are such fools. Even without an order, you do things on your own.
Toshizo had a disappointed expression as he saw Soji carry an old man out of the building. Doing things on your own, Soji is just trying to protect the people in Kyoto.
He should lead the fire to the firefighters. We still have to clean up the remaining Choshu forces.
I was taken aback at how easily Toshizo said that. Even if the Shinsengumi was under the Aizu domain and was in favor of the shogunate, giving support to the shogunate order may be an obvious answer, but I couldn't accept it. In reaction to Toshizo, I shouted, "What are you saying? You don't think it's rude? Soji is out there risking his life."
I'm saying that he's risking his life for the wrong cause.
Isn't protecting the people of Kyoto the Shinsengumi's job?
For that reason, we cannot let the battle go on any longer. We can't have events like this repeat over and over again.
Hearing his strong words, I instinctively stayed silent.
It's not that I don't understand Soji's feelings. It's just his actions.
Toshizo didn't accept it either. That's why he's so irritated.
Apparently, there was a fire at the Choshu residence in the Kawahara ward. Not to mention this wind. If it keeps up, the fires won't ever calm down.
Toshizo had an unpleasant look on his face.
Even if I had multiple lives, I wouldn't be enough. I can't just sit here and watch them die.
Perhaps he... Is he worried about Soji and Hajime?
Wait, Soji was supposed to be waiting at the base. He isn't on an official mission either. It's none of my business what he does on his own vacation time.
Toshizo said that and turned around. It seemed like he was letting Soji off the hook. But what about Hajime? He didn't say anything about Hajime, but I was sure he'd do the same for him.
You should escape. If you stay here, you'll be in danger.
He'd warned me about that. I can't escape by myself while Soji is still fighting. Toshizo raised his eyebrow.
Even if you say that, it's not like you're going to save Soji by staying here.
Maybe if I just pour water on people... Still, I'll stay here a little while longer. I want to be here. I can't go with Soji into the flames, but I want to be as close as I can so I can be here when he comes out. Also, I'm helping the townspeople by staying here. It feels like Soji and I are fighting together.
I see.
Sorry for saying something so selfish. I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand. Soji's found a great woman.
Huh. If only I could date you too, Hijikata. How are you not an option in this game? Toshizo suddenly smiled and left. He then returned to the core and ordered them to find the Choshu remnants. He was fighting his own battle as well. I think I understand why Soji trusts Toshizo so much. I suddenly heard a child's crying voice. I looked around and saw a small child crying next to the burning building. What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mom? It's dangerous over there. Come here. When I reached out to him, with a crumbling sound, the building next to us started to fall. I saw burning wood about to fall on me come into vision.
Chizuru!
Somewhere, I thought I heard Soji yell to me. He called my name, but I wasn't sure because I fell unconscious. Ah! Honestly, I'd rather it be me hurt than Soji, but he probably rescued me, didn't he? Yeah. Crimson, the best ending. Crimson to protect rather than to kill. So yeah, the next episode will be that, and then the following episode will be the other two endings, and then the last episode will be after that. Well, Okita's last ending anyway, will be his extras. So tune in for the next episode to see his first ending. Hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.